He's got bandoliers of daggers and a big hat.
So if Carrick relayed that to the group, Dro will once again just kind of quietly reflect to himself, like, are we really the good guys? Did I really team up with good people?
Absolutely.
But beyond that, I'll leave it up to y'all. However, I remember in the chaos of what was last session that Roland was causing a little bit of chaos himself.
And Jack was putting on the performance of a lifetime.
Jack was killing it. So I'll let y'all do any sort of introductions y'all want to do beyond that. But just for the setting, it is nighttime. Most of the shops in town are closed except for the taverns. And y'all are at your current, at least what you know as your residence in the area. I'm gonna let y'all talk about it for a second. I'm gonna I need to pee real quick. I'm gonna make myself a drink, and then we'll get back into it.
So do you want to go look for Red?
I mean, he said he didn't want to hang out with us anymore.
Oh, is that what happened? I wasn't here for all that.
Yeah, he just up and left. He wrote a little note, said he was tired of living that adventure life and wanted to leave.
I think he got scared of a dragon.
Which is funny. Oh, never mind. We've had a few dragon incidents. He did leave after we watched an entire town get demolished by 3 or 4 dragons.
Did we already jump back up there?
Yeah, we're water deep.
Okay.
We're at the end.
Gotcha.
I assume we'll be summoned first thing in the morning.
So that's what I'm saying. Do we want a long rest tonight, or do we want to go look for Red tonight before the long rest?
Oh no, Carrick is going to go rest for at least 4 hours. I don't care what y'all do.
Yeah, we can definitely rest.
Stealing jewels. Maybe he's got a bunch of diamonds he could give us.
He's got the party fun.
No, Ivor does. We just didn't tell him yet.
Maybe he came out with that dragon killing bow that Ivor had.
That would definitely be nice to have before we go fight like a dragon god.
Dragon god. You know, it would be cool if we were fighting a dragon god, like some angelic creature that could resurrect 4 or 5 of us.
Yeah, it probably would be nice. Probably need to get another one of them prayer beads. Probably need to go find some more prayer beads. Who knew saying the rosary that many times would help that much? That still was the worst night of rolling of my life.
Yeah, we all rolled bad.
Yeah, we had a bad night.
All right. I'm ready.
Like, I kept wanting to roll that night just because, like, surely the law of averages has to make it even out, and it did not.
Nope.
All right.
Well, Carrick wants to take that poster over to the bartender and ask him what he knows about it. It's like, you seen this guy around? Like, what's the story here?
Easy enough. You kind of rip it off the wall and walk over. And he'll tell you that they put these up the beginning of yesterday. They had some eyewitnesses that saw an individual leaving what was at the time or later described as a crime scene where they jewelry store had been robbed, but one of the guys that was lighting all the lanterns throughout the city had seen this individual leaving there in the early morning. And they have kind of linked this to a spree of robberies in Waters Deep over the course of 2 days. And he says, from what he knows, they were hitting mainly jewels.
Was it more than one person, or is it just this one person on the poster?
He doesn't know. All he knows is the individual they have on the poster is the person they're looking for.
Do they all wear red bandanas?
Sashes.
There's no physical description of the guy other than the picture, and it's basically a drawing, and there's no indication of what he was wearing other than he saw a hooded figure, and it may have been a artist rendition of what he believed him to look like.
Baron's gonna say, "Roland."
They were for sure. They were for sure there was a halfling, and he did get a decent look at his face.
I would just tell Baron and say, hey, I'd like to take credit for a lot of things, but unfortunately, I can't make myself that small or that drunk.
Well, maybe we should go find out. What character's going to try and remember the name of the organization that Red belonged to? He was in some kind of thieves guild, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was in a thieves guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
For sure.
a name though. Was it?
It was not necessarily a name, but he was a member of a thieves guild, which gave him the ability for thieves' cant, and some other of his traits.
Did Ivor learn? Ivor took rogue, right? Did Ivor learn?
Yeah, Ivor knows thieves can't.
Yeah, Ivor knows thieves' cant as well.
Well, we
Too
need to
bad
get
he's not
Ivor
here.
on this trail then.
Too bad Ivor's not here.
No, he's coming. He said he was coming, I promise.
Specifically said he
Yeah,
was
of
coming.
course he's coming.
He specifically said he's getting on in a second. Yeah.
I was still waiting on my daughter to dance when he said that.
I think maybe if one of us who knew thieves can't could go look around town, maybe they could find out some information.
Well,
But
I have his character sheet, but I don't think it has specified any of that.
well, I think that's just a rogue class ability.
Okay.
I don't know what at level you get thieves can't, but I'm pretty sure.
It's fine. Look it up.
I think you take it as a language, if I remember right.
It's not on his
Or
character sheet.
like,
I think it's just a class feature.
yeah, maybe it is. I haven't dealt with many rogues.
I built one or two.
Let's see. I'll look it up.
Thieves can't. It's just it's just a regular old class ability. It's one of the starting ones, so everybody gets it.
Okay, so Ivor would definitely have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ivor, why don't you go look and see if you can find where the thieves hang out in town?
Yeah, I'll so Ivor will
I'm gonna go up to my room and
where
rest.
are we in town?
Hold on a second, I can tell you. I believe, let me get back to Waterloo real quick. Y'all are in the castle ward right now.
All right. Is there a guard around?
Yeah, there'll definitely be a guard. Like, maybe if you want. There's none in the establishment you're currently in. No.
No, I mean I can go outside. I mean,
Okay, go outside.
Ivor can certainly go outside and find a guard that is familiar with the area.
Well, you're gonna need to make an investigation check for that because it's middle of the night.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Let's see, investigation. No, he's not good at that, but he'll try.
That's why you roll the dice.
No.
He walks outside and Ivor doesn't see anybody. Like in a brief glance up and down the street. Do you want to take a walk and continue to look?
He'll go out and grab he'll go out and grab Baron. Go back in, grab Baron, and come back out.
Okay.
And say and tell Baron we need to try to find somebody that knows what's going on. I think that the most people familiar with this place would be somebody that lives here. So we just need. Doesn't have to be a guard. It just needs to be somebody that is familiar with the area, and we'll look for either the closest person we can find that's walking the streets, or an establishment that's open, or a guard roaming the streets, something like that.
Well, make a perception check as you walk around the streets. Are y'all going together or separate?
No, we're going together.
All right, we'll roll with advantage.
All right. I think Barry might be a little more perceptive than Ivor. That's not true.
That's a 19 if you've taken. Is he a proficient in perception?
Is who? Baron? Yes.
Either one of them.
Baron is, and so is Ivor.
Okay. Well, you can take the 19 if he's helping you. If he's aiding you in your perception, you can take your 19.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It didn't take you long. You walk about 2 blocks, and you do see a guard on horseback patrolling.
All right. Well, Ivor will speak up and ask him. Shit, what are we looking for?
I don't know what you're looking for.
No, we were looking for something specific. I just came in here late, so.
Is it red? Thieves' camp.
Yeah, Thieves' Camp.
We're looking for like a thieves guild or something.
Yeah, like a Thieves Guild. You would know what that was.
If Ira's asking, he's going to be skeptical of why you're asking, so I need to make a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Baron should ask.
He'll tell you that most of the people that he's aware that are able to speak in Thieves' Camp are in the dock ward. However, he would warn you that going to the dock ward, specifically to the docks this time of night, is at your own risk.
Y'all don't patrol there?
We have an unspoken agreement that what happens in the dock ward at this time of night is, patrolled by the dock master.
Who's the dock master? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but
Oh no, that's fine. I got his name right here. Hold on. Get it. We're gonna open Evernote real quick. His name is Bren, Bren.
dock master. Okay. So he's kind of like the warden over that area.
Let's just say he pays the fees.
Gotcha. No, understood.
But I mean,
What about during the day? Do y'all go down there?
yeah, certainly we have to. We make sure all the fees are paid and whatnot.
Just not at night.
Like I said, it's an unspoken agreement.
Hey, I'm not judging you. So I guess we'll roll back to the group.
Okay.
And explain to them that we need to go to the docks and see the dock master, or at least explore a little bit down there.
Okay. Well, if y'all are back at the group, everybody else is in the tavern. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have even noticed Roland at this point. He may still be in his, I forget what form you were taking. I believe it was
a bunch of them.
some sort of ragged humanoid, and then you ran into some other form at some point.
I think we figured it out when he started shape-shifting in front of us.
Yeah.
At the bar.
I don't know. That's just kind of another day in the life of the Iron Lords. That was not really out of the ordinary.
So I'll let y'all play that however you want, whether you know Roland is there or not, and y'all want to like have a conversation with Roland, or if y'all want to just go to the room and have a conversation, or how y'all want to play that?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was doing in the bar with him is messing with everybody and letting them, kind of saying, "Hey, I'm back" type thing.
That's right.
I would say while Baron and Ivor were out looking for guards, Drew was just very enthusiastically filling in, rolling on everything that's happened since he last left. Dude, I made peace with a lizard king. I made them a sovereign nation.
Roland is gonna he's gonna give a big hug to Drew, and when he's doing so, he's gonna kind of pull back a little bit and say, "Man, I hear you killed some innocent people. Tell me about it. How awesome was that?"
Drew's gonna hang his head in shame and just be like, I really thought they were bad guys. I don't.
No.
I don't know what happened.
Cause my eyes to flame a little bit, and I'm gonna say, "I'm very proud of you, Drew."
Your path to the dark side is
Drew's like, I'm gonna need extra prayers tonight. I really need to spend some time in prayer.
No, Drew, they were really bad people.
I'm going to.
I really thought so.
As he kind of hangs his head, Drew is going to feel something on his shoulder, and when he turns, there's going to be this little demon sitting on his shoulder, a little imp.
I like it.
And I'm going to tell him, he's going to appear out of nowhere, and I'm going to say, "Drew, I've been watching over you. Don't you worry. I'm going to make sure you always have a devil on your shoulder."
Well, Roland, thanks for the encouragement. I'm definitely going to spend the rest of the night in prayer, repenting of my sins. Do you have any holy water here besides alcohol? Holy water? Any holy water?
I said, just think of that imp as your own little unholy nanny cam.
I think I need to bathe in holy water tonight. I don't know.
The bartender does say, yes, we do have a holy water, but I don't believe it's what you think it is. And he pulls out a bottle of suspiciously clear liquid.
I'll say, well, either way, fill this flask up.
No, I'll come pick you in a second. So yeah, he will certainly fill the flask up, and he will say that will be 1 silver piece.
I'll toss in a silver.
So you have a flask of holy water.
Just tell Drew you might want to smell that before you try and use a ritual.
Like, just take a small sip first.
Yeah.
It will definitely make you see a higher power.
It will enlighten you.
Let's see. Can I do anything fun? Oh, I can. What time of day is it? Is it super late?
It's getting late. Yeah.
I guess I'll wait. I'll be like, guys, I guess we're going to the council in the morning. I'm kind of tired. I ain't got no, magical energy left on the day, so I'm gonna go upstairs, I guess.
Yeah, I'm probably in need of a rest as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a rest.
Yeah, I think everybody might be in due for a rest. So
Roland's gonna stay down there and party for a little while.
as I would expect he would.
I'm gonna go plop in the middle of my room and do my nightly ritual, all my ritual spells that I normally do.
Is everybody going to the room, or is it just Carrot?
No,
I'm gonna go to bed.
Baron's definitely going to bed. He needs.
Let's see.
I think Ivor and Baron both need some hard sleep.
Yeah, you get to your room. There's multiple rooms.
Ivor will take his own room. Baron will bunk up with Darut.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carrot makes his way to his room, and he finds his safe space to do his meditation. Ivor and Baron, I guess Jack, whichever room he decides to bunk in. As you enter the room, there is a parchment pinned to the wall with a dagger.
No.
In
his room?
Yeah, in his room.
In whose room?
It would be the room that Baron and Ivor and
me and Darut.
Yeah, Baron and Darut.
There's a parchment pinned up to the wall.
With a dagger.
I definitely want to go look at that parchment.
The dagger has a red sash hanging from it.
Uh-oh.
Darut, can you read?
Can you read?
I can try. Let's see if I can make this out. I'll sound it out slowly.
Yeah. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Before I do want to go look at the parchment.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You want to read it?
Yeah, we'll go read
it.
I
do want to try to read it.
We won't touch it, though.
So you approach, you pull the dagger out.
Yeah, we're both looking at it like this, like, what?
Wait, what is it? What does this say?
It is written in thieves' cant.
All right.
Yeah, Baron, I can't read this at all.
I'm gonna badge Carrick.
Actually, funny enough, like thieves' cant is like common. It just doesn't make any sense. So you read it, and it would be like the squirrel jumped through the beer keg to the iron ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna badge Carrick and Ivor, and say, I mean, I think we can read this, but it doesn't make any sense. But I'll badge Carrick first because I think you can probably read everything. So
yeah, I'll put my spell book up and like grumpily walk out and be like, "What?
Look, I point.
Dro's definitely going to think it absolutely makes sense and be like, "No, look, the squirrel jumped through on the tree, man. It's absolutely I get this, man."
We'll just point at the wall and say, "Look, we don't know. I mean,
the goose flies at midnight."
Like, yeah, this makes perfect sense, man.
I think Drew's onto something, and that's definitely what we should look into tomorrow. And I'm gonna go back into my room.
So flying squirrels, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like really, I'll look for the squirrels in the morning, man. I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Drew, you start out talking to squirrels tomorrow.
we're getting nowhere with this. I'm gonna badge Ivor.
I'll just be like, maybe Ivor should look at it.
Yeah.
And then I'll move into my room.
I want to badge Ivor and Roland because I don't know who can read this shit. Come here, come up here to this room and look at this. It's got a red sash on it, and it's the note. So I don't know.
Baron, I will find the geese in the morning and talk to them and see what they mean.
So, whoever shows up. See if we can read this damn thing.
All right. Well, I think the only person that would be able to read it would be Ivor.
I think so, but
So if Ivor does show up,
Ivor shows up.
I assume he does. He'll take a look at the note.
He was kind of halfway snoring, but yeah.
Yeah, he may have had a few drinks too. So, the message reads, "The gods may have mercy on our enemies, but we shall not. If we burn, they'll burn with us. We'll see you in Celestia."
In where?
Celestia, which you would know is the heaven.
Yeah.
Gods may have mercy
And
on our
it is signed the Riders of the Iron.
Riders of the Iron?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, we're the Iron Lords.
Yeah,
so.
that rubbed us the wrong way immediately, right? Are they gonna piggyback on our name? What?
So we're the Iron Lords.
It's all about branding and name recognition.
Do they have a YouTube channel? I don't know.
We really should get the legal scholars in on this.
Yeah. That's your department.
Yeah, you're the book guy. I'll tell you what Drew will do though. While they're talking about this, I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna actually dismiss my horse.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna recast Find Steed so the horse is by my side or outside the inn.
Because you don't know where you left
You
him.
straight up left him like in another.
Yeah, he was in the middle of nowhere. So before we go to bed, I'm recasting that sucker and bringing him
The
back.
poor
outside
horse
the
was
inn.
looking around going, Drew?
Yeah, we just teleported a long way away.
So I don't know. You don't have to answer this because I don't know. Jack wasn't there for any of this. But would the red bands, the sash, is it like what the red bands wore in Fanland?
It would be very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the red bands were gone. Were there like 3 of them and we let them live because they were like alone?
But I believe Jack was collecting sashes at one point. Or not Jack, but
Red was definitely collecting.
Red was definitely collecting sashes.
Yeah, I was wrapping them around my weapons. Yeah, we were all collecting sashes.
And heads.
And heads.
At least we're not doing that anymore.
We're not doing that anymore. It was fun at the moment. Meds are heavy.
I'm just saying, my horse Iraq does not need to sleep, and I will definitely tell it to just chill outside the inn and keep a lookout while we
100%.
sleep.
All right.
Yep.
So, I guess I don't know. Carrick wasn't there for all this, but that's fine. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
We'll have a powwow about this.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you what. In my room, I'm going to use one of my last spells for the day, and since I know Red is around, I will cast Sending to Red, and I'll just say, "Hey, long time. I think you left us a note, but I can't read it. Obviously, you know where we're at. So, what you doing?"
There's a very pregnant pause. Upwards of probably 5 minutes. And you get a response. It says, I'm out to sea. But no, we are working in your favor. Hope to see you soon.
What would you say he's out to sea?
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
and they're working in
our favor.
That's the that's the Road Guild, or the guild he was working for, or a part of.
Was he a red brand? He was a red brand.
He was a red brand. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
his history. Was that he was originally a red brand, and then he had a falling out with them. And
That's right. And he was the reason he wanted to go back was to confront him.
correct. So
Yeah.
that would probably mean that he has rebranded the red brand, so to speak.
Yeah.
PC turned NPC. I like it.
Yeah, Drew wasn't there for any of it, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, I'm going to go tell the kid and I'll be right back.
All right.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. Ooh, I like plot twists. It's fun.
I know.
I'm still trying to figure out why the council wanted us summoned back.
Well, we'll find out in the morning.
Yeah.
If we make it. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't think we're getting a TPK tonight.
Yep, that's it. We're done.
What did that note say? Did y'all write that down?
Yeah, what it said,
Celestia.
the gods may have mercy on our enemies, but we will not. If we burn, they burn with us. We'll see you in wherever.
Celestial.
Celestial.
It's like Elysium. If you find yourself alone fighting in a field of tall grass, don't worry, you're already in Elysium.
Yeah. What a good movie.
I know.
Oh, yeah. And the Riders of the Iron.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're going to use the name Iron, they got to work for us. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. At least we need some dividends off that.
Listen, I'm cool with them being the Riders of Iron. To just know that they answer to the Iron Lords.
Yeah. And
Or they could be like our militia.
yeah, we get like 30% off their.
They're the cavalry division, you know.
Yeah.
Like the Marines. We send them in first, soften them up. All right.
So y'all do get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit it until I knew for sure.
Yeah, you do. Y'all are in your safe space.
In the safe space. quote unquote safe.
Baron's just gonna wake up, like eyes wide, and say, "What house?" Because he thinks he's at his house. He thinks he's at Valley Point, but nobody comes.
That's right. Where do you go?
Oh, yay.
All right. So long rest has been taken. Morning comes. Y'all are. I guess I assume Roland would eventually make his way to get a rest.
Yeah. He would eventually.
Wander in at some point.
Yeah.
Is almost not a long rest, but he makes it.
Right, he doesn't
the hour mark.
He doesn't need a long rest. He's like Carrick. He only needs 4 hours.
Right. But he gets that. He gets that, but he's still feeling the effects of last night a little bit.
Oh yeah, he will be. Trust me.
Him and the captain hung out too long.
I guess I'll tell everybody at breakfast if we're sitting down that I talked to Red last night.
Red. Hadn't heard that name in a while.
Well, he said he's working for us, looking out for us. He said he'll see us soon, whatever that means.
Maybe he's on the council now.
I think we know everybody that's on the council.
Well, I mean,
speaking of which, I wonder what they want with us.
yeah. Well,
Oh, and since it's a new day and I've had 4 hours to myself, you'll see me plug some extra bacon and feed it to my celestial owl that's on my shoulder again.
Yes, you did reform your fey creature. I don't know if he's fey or not, but
Well, his spirit is fey. His body is real.
right. So yeah, breakfast is served, and y'all can discuss to any extent that you want to what happened last night. But a guard does show up in breakfast and said the council will convene roughly around noon, and they request your presence.
We'll be there at noon.
Well, Baron, you said we need to go check the docks, right? Go speak to somebody at the docks?
yep. Breen, the dog master.
Well, if we got a little time in the morning before we meet with the council, do y'all want to go down to the docks?
Yeah, y'all want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I want to make my way to my my store too and talk to the guy that was making my ivory statue.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
I need it for a spell.
Yeah. Yeah. If Drew wants to go, Ivor go. Whoever else wants to go, we'll go.
You know what? Hold on. What did we have? Crap.
I can't remember anything about dragon.
I think it's pretty cool too that my ivory comes from a dragon tooth. I think that's pretty neat. That's pretty fitting.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution roll for your dragon.
A Constitution roll for my dragon.
What did he eat?
From my Constitution?
What did it eat?
He had some bad villager.
Is it a saving throw or just a check?
Just a Constitution check to see what his actions may have been, and since you set him free.
Oh
no.
We're gonna have to go kill that dragon, boys.
No, we're not gonna kill him.
Okay.
I don't know why.
That is Drode's favorite pet. We will not kill it.
Is that your constitution or his?
That's mine. I don't have a character sheet for him.
Hold on a second. I'll give you one.
Is it a young dragon?
It is a dragon wormling.
Dragon worm.
Oh, we're definitely not killing JJ.
Yeah, there's no way we're killing JJ. I have already bonded with that beast.
On his face.
I have already bonded with it.
It was. Hold on. I don't see one for.
It's a wormling.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
So con will be +1.
Yes, +1.
What's good?
And you rolled a 1.
Yeah,
There it
that
goes.
one.
Uh-oh.
So that was just a D20. But if you want to take the first one, then yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take an 11. Okay. So
I guess I should start taking daily check-ins with Woodhouse. Huh?
We might need to make sure the castle's still there.
Carrick's just having his bird. He's feeding his bird.
yeah, just because you set him free, he has his own free actions at this point.
We're gonna have to kill that dragon.
I don't know why you want to kill him.
Because he's gonna destroy our island.
Don't you dare talk about JJ that way.
Okay. So whoever is headed to the docks can go. Carrot, you want to go to the shop and talk to the shopkeeper about your ivory statue?
Yep.
Okay. Let's handle that first.
Yep.
You make your way there, and he informs you that he is potentially a day or less away from being completed with that.
I'll put 100 gold on the counter and be like, how long is it going to take?
I'm a day away, I just told you.
Then I'll...
He just started on it.
He gets kind of a panicked look on his face. He's like, I mean, I'd be happy to take your gold, but I mean, it is a delicate process that I'm doing. I can have it for you tomorrow, first thing, guaranteed. He said, but I can't accept any more gold for this. It is what it is.
I put my gold back in my pocket.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I forgot. I didn't think you were coming back.
He's probably like, well, this idiot want a statue of himself.
Yeah, and as you leave, he's like, hold on 1 second. And he takes like 2 more measurements off your face.
That's right, get it right. I got the L. I got the pointy ears. Hey, you got anything else for sale? Just kidding, I don't want to go shopping right now.
Roland doesn't necessarily want to go shopping per se, like for all kinds of stuff, but since he hadn't had the opportunity in a while.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, particularly is there any shop here that might be able to kind of buff or maybe level up a piece of magically attuned equipment? Any store like that?
So like an enchantment shop or something?
Yeah, I've got an item that gives me a couple of perks, and if I wanted to see if there was a storekeep or someone that could handle an enchanted item to maybe make it go up a level, so to speak.
There are places like that, and you can certainly make your way there.
Okay, then that's what he would do. He would just go to kind of inquire about that to a place such as that's in the area that everyone else is kind of milling about.
Okay. Yeah.
And Drew would say if there's a blacksmith on the way to the docks, he would definitely just stop by.
That would definitely be a blacksmith in the dock area for sure. If you're headed that direction. So, if you're going to the dock, I'll allow Drew to seek out a blacksmith and Roland to seek out some sort of enchantment personnel.
Yeah, I don't really know what you would call it. That's why I was kind of
Right. What particularly are you looking for?
I've got a that rod of the pack keeper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking to see if there's anyone that has the knowledge and the skill to maybe take it up a notch from a +2 to a +3.
Okay.
And if there's not, then that's fine. But that's what he would be shopping around for. He's trying to buff his spell casting ability a little bit.
Okay. I'll have to look into that.
No problem.
On my end for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, that's just what he would be while he's in the city looking for somebody that might be able to buff it. If not, no harm, no foul.
Okay. And Drew, what exactly are you looking for?
So I've come across a little bit of silver, and I was just kind of wondering what it would take to kind of coat my sword in some silver.
Yep.
Coat it in silver. Okay.
Get it silvered. Because that one shot wasn't kind to Drew, or what was your character, Apollo?
Yeah.
But if it's silvered, you can hit whatever you want to with it.
You do find a blacksmith. Are you supplying silver to the blacksmith?
I do have some silver on hand if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough or not, but just kind of wanted to check in and see how much it might cost to silver it, and if I'm supplying the silver, if I have enough.
You got at least an entire bar. Should be enough.
If you're looking to coat it in silver, and it's a longsword.
Yes, it's a longsword.
One-handed longsword, because I believe you carried a shield.
Yeah.
If you're supplying the silver, he can do it. He can certainly do it. What's your timeline for this?
How long does it normally take to do something like this? I mean, I don't necessarily want to be without my sword for too terribly long.
I've got an extra sword for you.
But I like my sword.
I know, but you know.
Hey, it's the price you pay for upgrades.
He said, and he'll explain to you that he certainly understands that you do not want to be without your weapon. But there are other people in line for other items. If you could supply him with 50 gold, he could get it to you by the end of the day.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be fine. I'll give him 50 gold and the sword.
And the silver.
Yeah, so I have 119 pieces of silver. Would that be? Can you melt that down and use that, or not?
He says that should be sufficient.
So I'll hand over my silver to him.
Okay. So your 150 silver plus your 50 gold.
Yes.
He says he certainly will start working on it immediately.
I'll thank him and continue on with the group.
Yeah.
And real quick before they get to the docks and stuff like that, just one other housekeeping matter, a possibility for him. Would there be any way in the in any of the what would you call areas of ill repute that that is ideal in, I don't know, poisons and things like that?
For poisons?
Yeah, this wouldn't be like the normal stores because poisons are illegal in most society in most places. But would there be an area of the city that is known for black market stuff like that? I'm specifically trying to engineer some poison. And
yes, I do have a whole spreadsheet for that.
because Roland's proficient. That's one of the things besides the fake paperwork and stuff like the forgery. He's proficient in poison kits, poisons, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's a particular one he's trying to engineer.
Make a investigation check.
Investigations check. All right.
J-Mac, I'm going to give you that sword. I just sent you a text.
Hold on 1 second. I got to add my modifier.
I will say, don't worry about it. I have a Mace of Disrupt. I have a magical mace
I got you.
on hand, too.
Cool.
Let's see here. All right, that's because that's a -1, so that's 13. And I'm going to use my dark ones on luck and add a D10 to it.
Never mind. I'll take your sword, Baron.
So the total roll would be 17. 17.
Yeah. So you spend about an hour, but you question enough people that you were able to find a shady individual that deals in poison. What particular poison are you looking for, and what is your purpose behind it?
I would tell that individual the purpose is for my use, not his. But what I'm needing is the supplies and the place to kind of lay low for a second to kind of engineer it. The oil of Taggart.
The oil of Taggart. Okay. So that would be a contact poison.
Correct. Basically poisons and knock someone unconscious for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. He will tell you that yes, he has the capability and the supplies to do it. However, it's something that he is not proficient in. He will allow you his facilities if you would like to try to do it yourself.
I would, and I would ask him what would he charge for me to borrow his facilities and the supplies that he has on hand.
Seeing that it is a underground and shady deal, he will give you the supplies and the facilities for 150 gold.
All right. That's no problem. I'll hand over the 150 gold.
Okay.
Underground and shady and rolling? No. He'll give you the supplies.
Okay.
And the time for 150 gold for 2 attempts.
Okay.
To make your oil, you're certainly able to stay longer and try more, but it's going to cost.
Okay. What check do you want me to do for my attempts?
I want you to make for that. Let's see. there is a sheet for this. All right. You have the supplies. I want you to make a first. I want you to make a intelligence check for your ratios, and DC is going to be pretty low because you're proficient, and I want you to do it with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, and my kit says that if you didn't want to do the advantage thing, I get to add my proficiency bonus to my roll.
Okay.
But I can do it however you want to see here. Where is you said intelligence? I'm -1 on that one, so 16.
Yeah, easy enough. Now I want you to make a dexterity check.
I'm a bit better at that. 3. So I'll add. Let's see here, and my dexterity is +4. So that's 14, and I'm going to see something here. No, I'm gonna roll the 14.
The first one, you mix the chemicals, and it's questionable whether this is actually a viable product.
Okay, then I'll take my second attempt. Do you want me to do the initial intelligence check again, or just the dex?
No, you pass it for these 2 rolls. So all it is dex now.
All right, so I'll do another dex. Oh, let's see something here. All right, and let me use 4.
Don't you have a luck roll too?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was seeing if I wanted to use one, so I had to spend the point on one of them for this particular 2. So I'm going to say 15. That's probably not going to pass it either. Or it'll
15, be a 15 meets your roll for the first one.
Okay. All right.
So you have 1.
Then that'll be sufficient for me. I'll consider that a success. I'm not going to play around with it too much right now as far as playing with poisons. I just want to get 1 because I've already got 1. So that'll give me 2. I've got a different type of poison from something else. So, that'll give me 2 poisons to play with. So I'm good to go. And I'll thank him for his time. I'll toss him another 50 gold for his services. And then I'll find my way back to the docks eventually with the group.
Right. As long as you didn't roll a 1, like a critical fail would have been bad.
Well, one of the luck ones, that very first one had the 10. With the luck, I get to roll and I get to decide whether I want to use it or not. So that second one, which was the 1, that's why I said no. I'm going to go with the first one.
Right.
Wasn't going to spend a point on a 1.
You definitely want to. Contact is different than the other ones. So.
Yeah, that's kind of a nasty stuff.
All right, so down to the people at the dock. Y'all looking for Bryn?
Yeah, we're gonna go looking for the dock master. We won't specify his name until we see him.
Well, you never really got a good description of him.
No, we don't know. I mean, we don't know who he is. We're just looking for him. Dock master.
Okay. Well, roll. Whoever's looking, make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. Hell, we're all looking for him.
I'll help. 21.
That's me. That's Baron, and Ivor is investigation. That's the same. I'll just roll. So
Yeah. You ask around, and amongst the group, it's easy enough to determine where he's at. There's a what they call the dock master's house, and they kind of point in that direction. And yeah, he stays there during the day.
well, today is a day, so we'll go over there.
Right. You make your way to the it's like a medium-sized, like almost shack on the docks. Right in the middle of it. 2-story. And you kind of knock on the door, and there's no response at first, but you hear some rustling, and a younger individual answers the door and asks if he can help you.
Yeah, Baron will say, we're looking for the dogmaster. Is he your dad or something?
No.
Do you work for him?
Yes, but he's currently taking his sleep right now.
Nope. He's waking up right now. Go wake him up.
Can I ask him? Can I ask who's calling on him?
The Lord's Alliance.
He gives you kind of like a side eye. He's like,
I'll present the hologram.
Droop. Yeah, Droop.
He presents the token of the Lord's Alliance, and the hologram pops out, much like, and he's like, "Oh, well, can you give me just a second?"
You got 1 minute, kid.
Good.
As Baron says that, I prestidigitate like some fireworks, like right behind his head.
He kind of goes to close the door, and he sees the fireworks, and he's like, he kind of takes double time up the stairs.
Yeah. I'm going to kick my foot in the door, too, and make sure it doesn't shut.
It's like a minute or so, and you see...
this is every morning at my house, so... yeah.
You see a human individual in like a long full gown and robe come down. He's clean shaven, but he can tell he's been on the docks for a long time, and he's in a terrible mood. He's like, what in the world could what in the hell do you need at this hour? He said, I've been up all night.
Is Carrick with us?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess you kind of met one.
Carrick is with us. I'm gonna say I'm gonna let Baron will say I'm gonna let you stay in here since you're not dressed properly, but we need to talk to you and you need to answer this man's questions. And let Carrick.
My questions?
Yeah.
What am I asking?
He kind of looks at the group and he's like, "Listen, if y'all don't have something you want to talk about, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave."
obviously working with the Lord's Alliance, but let's say there was an opportunity to be had.
There's always opportunities to be had.
With a certain less than savory type of individual. Perhaps people that don't necessarily abide by the laws at all times.
He's like, listen, I'm not going to get in trouble with the Lord's Alliance. The council is very strict on the rules.
Not really.
If y'all are here for some nefarious undertakings, they say, I don't want to be a part of it. I can't be associated with any of that.
I'll be like, I'll look back at Baron and be like, you're going to have to strong arm this guy. I don't know what to tell you.
You don't need to worry about the Lord's Alliance.
Persuasion check?
Yeah.
Persuasion check.
I'm really kind of good at that, though.
Why is the board not persuading them?
Because Eric's not. I was wondering why you tried to make me talk to this guy.
Wow, I don't know. Because I kind of forgot what we were going to try to talk to him about. Like, I have very scant notes, but 17 on persuasion.
He's like, listen, as long as it doesn't come back to me, he said, far away.
Yeah. I'll hand him one gold piece, and it has a particular design on it.
Mm-hmm.
And say, you won't necessarily be working for the Lord's Alliance.
He grabs the gold piece and looks at it. He goes, well, if that's the case, you know the payment's far greater than this.
Understood.
Oh, Dro wants to just kind of snarl at him with his half-orc face, just like, Arr.
When Drew
make an intimidation check, Drew.
That's a 14, never mind.
Yeah, he kind of looks at Drew and he goes, can we keep the dogs outside?
Ooh. Now, the price just lowered a little bit because that's my friend.
Well,
How much for the job? I mean, I mean, let's just out of character. What are we trying to do here?
I don't know what you're trying to do here.
We were trying to find like a thieves guild so we could ask about Red.
Yeah, the red sash, red brand, all that stuff.
I thought that's what we were doing, was finding the thieves guild.
Yeah. My notes were just horrible at the beginning.
You're doing great though. Just keep it up.
All right. So I'll give him.
I thought we were just picking a random fight. I don't know.
I don't know either.
So we'll give him.
PC, we will fight him.
I'm gonna get him 5 more gold, and say we're looking for a particular person that is part of the red brand. So that's 6 gold I've given him.
He goes, well, I mean, he pockets the 6 gold. He goes, the red brand hadn't been around in at least a year or so. He goes, he's I have no information on red brand, or he goes, hell, I can give it.
Anybody wearing a red sash around here?
He said, not in a year or so.
Do you
Probably a little bit longer.
This is very confusing, but do you know anybody named Red?
I think he wears like a really big hat.
I pull out the wanted poster from the bar and I show it to him.
Thank you.
He looks at it. He goes, I mean, a halfling with a big hat? He goes, shit. I mean, we got halflings all over this place. He said, but he said he does look familiar.
So he's around here.
Listen, friend. I don't think the guy looking for us here anymore. He says he set sail late last night.
Set sail to where? You know where these ships go. You're the dockmaster, right?
That's right.
So
he said not all ships follow papers. He said they were very persuasive.
Yeah, he always was.
That's a fair point.
So yeah,
we don't always say where we're going either.
I'd say this is good news for us.
well, we'll just we don't even take ships anymore. So do better. That's all I can tell that guy. Do your job better. So yeah, so you've seen him.
Yeah, I mean, he was on a ship with some other fellas.
What'd they look like?
I didn't get a good look at him. He said,
I'll pay for it, but do you need some glasses?
he said,
always
maybe,
the diplomat. I mean, he's just great.
I got to.
Baron literally does pick a fight with everyone he does.
he says, the only person I saw was a human. A male, big guy.
Human, male, like a serial crusher, or just like a regular male?
Big dude, by the name of Sildar.
Sildar. Okay. Sildar.
Wasn't there a Sildar from Fandom?
No, that was we killed him. I believe, didn't we? Yeah. We ended up killing him. I think. Dude, that was like 2 years ago.
Oh, there he is.
Got it back.
Yeah, I thought I lost internet. I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
So yeah, that's when you ask about a dwarf, he's like, not one going by your description. He said we got several drunk dwarfs around here, but
okay. I believe you totally. Let me make an insight check on this dude.
A 13. I mean, yeah. I mean, what he's telling you is on the up and up.
Okay.
I mean, he had a dealing with a halfling, and the guy that paid the fees at the dock was a human named Sildar.
Sildar, I believe, was in Phandalin, but I think he ended up.
Carrick did.
Carrick, I remembered who he was. He was he was the mayor. He was a knight. He hated the Red Brands, and they supposedly killed him and hung him. Remember, they hung him out to dry. They pinned him to the door of his house.
Yep.
Before we left town, after we saved him.
Yep. Yep.
So he's supposed to be dead.
He's supposed to be dead. I believe I remember that at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, so he's Red has set sail with some folks we don't know, or he can't remember, right?
On a boat.
On a boat. He's on a boat. Which way did they leave? North, south, or west? Some place to go.
Your guess is good as mine, brother. I mean,
you keeping books on this? No books, huh? Okay.
I mean, you pay the fees, and you go which way you want to go.
Who paid?
Your human friend, Sildar.
No, not my friend.
Well, you're a human. He's a human. I mean, like.
Yeah, well, I'm a human. He's a human, and you're an asshole. So.
It's going to be nice to somebody.
It may be my fault, but it's your mistake.
All right, we're done here. We're not.
Hey, is it time to go check in with the council?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I think Baron's all warmed up. I think we should just let him go by himself.
We're going to be the majority shareholder of the Lord's Alliance by the end of this meeting.
Just call it the Iron Lords Alliance and get it over with.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, he's like, he bids you adieu, and he's going back to bed.
Yeah. Well, night.
So if y'all are amenable, you'll go back to let's see. Go back to the castle ward and make your way back to the high court, which is currently approaching midday.
Carrick doesn't like to be late.
No, Carrick is 100% has his sundial out, and he's like, "Hey, listen, it's close.
Like it's going to be a 17-minute walk, and we've got to account for traffic at lunchtime. The market. And,
he's looking for a Uber back immediately. Uber X, probably. Back to the council. Which in due time you do make your way there.
Are we in the foyer area?
I guess you're probably out front at this point.
I'm gonna say, hey, Roland. I need you to cause a distraction for me. I just need like literally like 6 seconds.
No fireballs.
How
Yeah, don't kill anyone.
I was gonna say,
I need a distraction, like not like a fireball going off in a crowd or anything.
like a distraction where and how big?
You have to be careful with rolling.
Just make them look somewhere else and not at the wizard and his pet owl for just like half a second.
Okay, so this is while we're in there with them?
No, before we get there, right?
Yeah, like in the courtyard, like on the way. Well, like right before we go in.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see here. How many people are in the courtyard?
It's mid morning, so it's probably 30 or 40 people.
I'm gonna get Drew. Drew's like one of the biggest guys we know, right? I'm gonna get Drew to haze. Drew, hold my owl for just hold him for just half a second.
Oh, Drew likes
Drew's
owls.
gonna light up like, yes, I get to hold him.
Yeah, but like cover him up a little bit, you know, like you're kind of like protecting him. Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right, roll that ready.
His head.
All right. I'm going to hold on, let me make sure I do the right thing here. Hold on. Want to make sure.
Druid is now oblivious to everything going on around him.
Oh,
He's just petting the owl.
Stroking it.
No, I don't want to do
Like
that.
she likes it behind the left ear. Get the left ear.
Right here.
right behind the neck.
Yeah.
As it turns its head all the way around to look at me.
Look at you. Yeah. So which ear? I don't. Yeah. Is it the right or the left?
I don't. Hold on.
When it's looking at me, is it the left or the right?
All right, I'm going to up in the sky, DM. I'm going to point, and I'm going to cast. Hold on, my phone is not unlocked. There we go. I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm going to open a gateway to the dark between the stars. It's going to be a region infested with unknown horrors in a 20-foot radius sphere up in the sky.
What's the range on that?
150 feet.
Okay.
This void is going to be filled with a cacophony of soft whispers, tentacles, and slurping noises. And it's going to warp the fabric of space around it. And so basically I've opened a portal to the upside down, I guess we'll say, up in the sky.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, you're to the nether. So is a sufficient distraction for the common folk that are kind of milling about for whatever character.
Yeah, I'll look around and see if anybody's looking at.
They're all looking 150 feet up in the air to whatever the hell is going on up there.
If there's any birds that happen to fly through this thing, they're going to be immediately blinded and I guess fall out of the sky, and they're going to take damage and all kinds of weird stuff.
All right, with my sufficient distraction, I will cast invisibility on R2.
Okay.
Drew's sad now.
No, she's still there. Don't hurt her.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling her, and I'm like, I feel her, but I don't see her.
Easy enough. With that distraction, the common folk in the area are not only distracted but somewhat terrified.
Oh yeah, I probably need to not just leave that thing up there because that thing also.
There is a random sparrow that runs.
When I get the nod from Carrick, I'm gonna break my concentration. I'm gonna close the portal.
Not only have you made your owl invisible, you have firstly cleared the courtyard here.
Hey guys, I guess we just opened up their schedule.
We should get right in the door now.
Yeah, we opened up their schedule. Let's go on in.
Oh, and I guess just for housekeeping as well, Carrick made his invisible. Mine's already been invisible, so he's with me. But I think I've told you that if I'm not specifying anything, he's just with me, invisible.
Right, your little imp.
Yeah. Hey,
There's a lone sparrow that did fly through there, and he kind of just falls. He doesn't he didn't fall, but he kind of glides into the side of the wall.
Yeah, Roland's gonna go pick up the dead bird.
Yeah.
I have uses.
Yeah, I understand.
You're weird tiefling man.
And y'all will make your way to the foyer where you are expected. And you wait for a matter of minutes, really.
At this point, yeah.
The council's all going to wonder who the new Iron Lord is.
They met him after the ice castle fell out of the sky.
That's right.
He testified.
Oh yeah. You talking about Roland? Yeah, they know who I am.
Roland testified as part of the Iron Lord before the council.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. There were questions about errant fireballs in town and all that kind of stuff.
Never happened.
Never. That's right.
He was put on the stand, as was everybody.
We didn't. We stood our ground.
Within a matter of 5 or 10 minutes, y'all are welcome into the chamber in front of the council. And
let me bring those people up so I can berate them for a second.
So yeah, as we're walking in, as the council's still kind of, as the room is like shifting, from people going out and people going in, I'm going to telepathically tell R2 to go find a corner of the room and perch yourself there.
Inside the chamber?
Yeah.
All right, as soon as she leaves my arm, Drew's gonna with a terrified look at Carrick dude, I don't know where your bird went.
Immediately, Drew is gonna feel something land on his shoulder again.
And I'm gonna assume it's R2 because we're good. Like I got it.
I don't know if y'all can see. I tried to show it to you, but it's the High Council.
Yeah.
Are all the faction leaders there?
The only person that is not represented is the representative for Daggerford, Sir Isteval.
Yeah, he did.
He gone.
Mm-hmm.
God, now there's 6 of them. They won't get anything done.
Yep. Yeah. Locked.
See, this is the perfect time for the Iron Lords to be the deciding vote.
This is it.
Tiebreaker.
This is what Baron's been dreaming of.
No doubt.
Lady Silverhand, the Open Lord of Waterdeep, will greet you. She's going to initially ask, how was your venture into the Misty Forest?
Dragons. We had to kill a dragon, and wasn't pleasant.
What was the situation?
Well, first we went to Alden Outpost.
Mm-hmm.
And made contact with Galen, who was the de facto leader there. And he pointed us in the direction of possible dragon activity, which, as Baron just pointed out, we successfully found the dragon and its rider. And I'll just kind of, as I say that, look at King Maldrich and see if there's any hint of recognition.
He is very attentive, but when you say Dragon Rider, there's no indication that he would know of the implications.
Okay. And then we killed the dragon, but the rider got away.
From the side, the Winterhound from the Emerald Conclave would stand and say, "Did you have any contact with any of my people?"
So Druid would answer and say, "No, sir, we did inquire about them, but it seems the men you sent went along with the prince, and they went on their own search party into the forest. We went searching for them, but we came across the dragon and the dragon rider and fell into a skirmish, and then we were summoned back here, so we never did make contact with them."
King Maldrick will address the group and ask what your assessment would be of the Misty Forest and their security hereforth.
Very low for security. You have some assistance on the east from the Serpent Hills. You might not want to hear that, but
I don't think I'll ever talk to the Serpent Hill guys.
Yeah, we never did.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk to them.
no,
Yeah.
we did on the initially.
Yeah, but when
Well,
we
so
were,
we might recommend. We do have allies in the Serpent Hills now.
Right.
we might would recommend to the council that we could potentially ask them for help.
Correct.
Yeah, but they have suffered quite a bit of devastation.
And we'll do that right now. Our Baron will do that right now. The Serpent Hills are fully on board with assisting you up to the Misty Forest through the High Moor, as long as they can maintain their establishment in the Serpent Hills. So that's something. I don't know what y'all's relationship might be with them, but they seemed at least on board with the arrangement we kind of played out.
And Lady Silverhand would be like, "Well, we did allocate troops, and they should be on their way to reinforce the Misty Forest for whatever that's worth."
We can send a message to the Serpent Hill folks and let them know that. And then if you can,
she kind of puts her hand up and is like, "Listen, let's table that for right now.
Sure.
We do have troops headed that direction. If there is no imminent danger, and I'll defer to you on that."
Drew might speak up at that moment and just say, we did get rid of the dragon. As we mentioned, the dragon rider escaped, and I would say I might be inclined to believe that he might still have a reason to be pestering the Misty Forest.
Also,
Sir, King Maldrick would perk up at this and be like, "What leads you to believe? What leads you to believe that?"
I would say he definitely seemed to have an anger or maybe even a hatred towards the people of the Misty Forest.
and also
in the way that.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. And just in we didn't get a chance to really talk to him, but in a short statement or two, I believe he seemed to have a malice towards the people of the Misty Forest.
We also tracked him down best we could, and it looked like he left on a large beast being that we killed his dragon, it seems like he left on another dragon. I know that sounds like insane, but that's seems like what he left on, because there were whatever it was a large beast. We can't say it was a dragon, but we can say it probably was. So we don't know what kind of dragon or what size dragon, but trees were broken in half, and a large swath was cleared where they left. And where is that Well of the Dragons? It's where we kind of figured out where they might be heading.
Southeast.
Southeast, yeah. The Well of Dragons. Just north of the Sunset Mountains.
She says, yes, we're well aware of that. Make a perception check.
Everybody? Or?
I would say whoever is in conversation, I guess the only person that's talked is Carrick, Baron, and Darut at this point.
Yeah.
How long has this meeting been going on thus far?
Probably 10 minutes max.
Okay.
Keith Baldrick has a look of concern on his face. And what Carrick can tell.
Okay. If Carrick can tell that.
I'm not going to say anything about it right now.
Okay.
I'll address Lord Grey. Was it Greyhound?
For the factions?
Yeah.
Winterhound.
I'll address him and just and ask him if he heard back from his contacts at all, since we weren't able to make contact with him.
He said he will say they did receive contact from the Misty Forest, that the perimeter was clear. I did not see any indication of dragon cult activity on the perimeter of Misty Forest. From what they can see, they're currently waiting reinforcements.
What part of the forest did they explore?
He said what they could explore on foot. The perimeter of Atlan was the place you went. When they returned, they did hear of your arrival and were unaware that you have departed.
And speaking of which, you wanted us to come back?
Yes, to that point. We have some new information.
Garrett gets his pen out.
Yep. That's fair.
Drew starts petting the invisible thing on its shoulder.
At this point, DM, especially when he sees Carrick pull out his pad and pen,
His quill.
his quill. At this point, Roland, as usually he is, his eyes have kind of glazed over at all this shop talk. He doesn't really concern himself with all the minutia of the why and the where. He just goes where the group goes. So he's gotten kind of bored, and so he's kind of reached into his pocket.
Oh, no.
And as he
Oh, no.
as he kind of does, is he's trying to find something to at least something to keep his interest. He pulls out a ball, a metal ball.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
and says, "Oh, well, this might bring me some interest. I'm bored."
Looks
bored
like
now."
a fidget spinner, huh?
And he drops a drop of blood into the metal sphere.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Not very good.
You flat up real quick.
He's just kind of over there back behind everybody again. He's just kind of doing stuff. He's not really paying attention.
This is the moment some like demon appears and slays the Lord's Alliance in the council.
And then we'll literally go from famous to infamous.
Well, to be honest, again, he's bored silly. He's just trying to find something to pass the time, and he remembers this thing, and he pulls it out of his pocket. And to him, it still kind of halfway works because he got some jewels one time, but then another time, something was supposed to happen, and it never happened. So he's still trying to figure out.
I have that here somewhere.
You got a mortal enemy. Yeah.
So I'm told.
So he's told. He's never encountered it.
Not yet.
Yeah. It's red.
It's true.
I don't have the full description. I just know I have to roll a d12.
Yes, you do, but hold on one second. I've got it. I know I brought it over here for this reason.
For this reason. And of course, this happens at the freaking Lord's Alliance.
Absolutely. It's the best time for it to happen.
It really is.
Y'all are just trying to break his campaign. Y'all are mean.
No, it's just interesting.
I haven't done anything.
I just played. Roland has never really cared about all the ins and outs. He just wants to protect his group and save the world. He doesn't really care who's.
We're about to get info dropping now. It might be something cool.
Well, he knows Derek will write it down. That's why he's not paying attention. He's playing with toys in his pocket.
Dude, I write everything down. Out of character, anyway.
Oh, out of character. Yeah, he knows that Carrick will bring him up to speed in his little tent one night.
This is where we summon like an avatar of death.
Well, that'd be good right now, for sure. We got everybody here. And we can act like we don't know why it happened.
I'm just hoping my pockets fill with gold, and people are like, "What the hell just happened?" And I'm there with my pants down because they're so full of gold.
That's right.
That was.
I did not. Hold on.
So this is like just a wild table roll. We just see what happens.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your d12.
D12. That's not many choices.
No, it's not.
That's not.
8 sounds good.
Yeah, surely that can't be that bad.
You put your drop of blood into the little crystal vial that is on top, and it spins. And you're in the back corner doing this by yourself, right?
Yeah. I'm just kind of standing off. This is the first thing of interest that's happened in this meeting for Roland.
You're kind of sitting there holding your hand. Blood. It spins, and there's one little square window where it spins around. And you look at it real close, and you see like an image of like a Medusa.
Oh no!
And then that little towel drops into your palm. And then it kind of shuts down. And you feel like this heavy weight kind of wash over you. You take a -2 penalty to all saving throws.
Ooh.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever.
So minus. You said a -2 to all saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As this said, is anybody? Are they? Am I behind everybody, or is anybody standing around me?
You kind like the chamber's empty except for like the council, which is in front of you, and then off to the side is like the faction leaders.
Okay, I'm gonna out of the group, who's standing kind of up in front, closest to me?
Well, it would be in the back. I think Jack would probably be in the back, closer to you.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up to Jack and I'm gonna go, Jack. I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. I'm just going to simply kind of show us that I was playing with this again, and something's not right.
You got the code. You got the COVID.
Yeah.
And
Need you to social distance.
Yeah. After I kind of let him know, I say, if something goes wrong or something happens, just keep an eye on me, and then I'm going to take a step back and just going to kind of try to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him, first of all, you need to put that thing up. Second of all, I don't really know what to tell you. You look fine.
As long as I still have color in my cheeks, that's good. All right.
Yeah, it's just like a heavy weight. They kind of like it feels like a burden.
Okay.
That
All right.
sucks. I was really wanting something to pop up.
It's all right.
It could have been better. It could have been worse. That's all I'm saying.
All right, guys, I got to go to bed. I'm falling asleep again.
All
All
right.
right, man.
Bye.
I was really wanting a monster to pop up for no reason.
Well, I don't know if y'all explained to Roland that you do still have the golden cat as well.
Yeah, no, we did.
Okay.
We did.
Which is not quite so dire. Not even close.
Yeah, we gotta pay for that, but
yeah, this is like a blood curse.
Yeah, the other one just costs gold.
Like, can I take care of curses?
we can probably patch that up.
Yeah, I would assume that like Roland doesn't really know what's going on right now, but I would assume sometime in the future when he's going to realize something's affected him, and he'll seek out some help. Hopefully,
right. He just feels like a heavy weight. Like,
yeah, right. He actually probably right now is probably just going, man, maybe I shouldn't have poisoned.
Right, exactly. Like he feels like, oh god, that wasn't awesome. But I didn't get 10,000 gold either.
Yeah. I don't feel any jewels in my pocket. Something happened.
So back to the alliance.
That was neat.
Basically, the
I was hoping for a monster too, or something crazy to happen.
Me too.
Yeah.
You were about to give new information to Carrick, who had his quill out. They said we have new information.
That's right. Yeah.
Trying to help you out.
I had to open the other campaign because I did not bring it over here.
Well, you might as well keep it there because it will be used again.
Yeah. No. I forgot about that one. So you asked about why we brought you here. New information has come to light. We have received a message, somewhat secondhand, and she pulls out a letter. She goes, "This was intended for the prisoner you brought to us, Veyron. It was intercepted. However, judging from the writing, it seemed like it was intended to be intercepted. I will allow you a minute to read it as a group.
Yep.
And discuss. And then we'll discuss it as a group.
Let's see it.
Drew will not be the one to read it to the group.
I'm gonna send it to the group.
Blue Dragon Mask?
So as Druid's reading it, he only makes it so far as the guy saying he made a terrible mistake and wants to leave, and it's like, all right, we got to help this guy.
And that will allow you a second to discuss amongst yourselves.
Do we know where the Blue Dragon Mask is?
It's at the Will of the Dragons, as far as we know.
According to the letter, it's in Zonathal's tower.
Thanks, Drew.
Zonathal's tower.
Yeah, I mean, up until this point, yeah.
Didn't we have it from... Didn't Varum himself tell us that all of the masks were there except for the black one?
Yep. Because the black one is, okay. Whispering.
No, I thought there was more missing.
I thought they said they were all there except the black, because the white got there.
Yeah, because the white, this is the White Rider, but his mask was already there.
Right.
Yes.
Or no, he lost his mask. That's why he was resigned to his fate with the spider monkey people. Because he knew they were going to kill him for losing his mask.
So I guess we're looking for the Blue Dragon Mask at this point.
Well, I'm just trying to decide if there's an easy way to tell that this letter's fake or not.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I could. I mean, I'm not sure if that would work, but I mean, I'm a proficient in making, and I would assume dealing with forgeries. I guess I could take a look at it. I don't know if that would.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you knew the person that wrote it, that would greatly increase your chances of telling if it was a forgery. But at this point, you have just, as a group, read the letter, and they're allowing you to read it and discuss it.
Does Carrick know where Zonthal's tower is?
Make a intelligence check.
What kind? Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Or intelligence or history, either one.
History. Oh, that's better. 16.
16.
From 10 to 16.
Plus 5 to plus 11.
You would know that from your readings, Zontar's tower is basically in the middle of Great Peak Mountain.
The which mountain?
Great Peak? Where are y'all at? Are y'all on the...
Yeah. Oh, well, weren't we in Parnas at one point?
Y'all crashed the... Y'all originally boarded the floating tower in Parnas. And y'all kind of went off to the north, I guess, east, and crashed it somewhere around there. Yes. But yeah, I mean, you've written you have read about it. It is a very predominant feature.
So it's up northeast or northwest?
No. It's almost due east.
Okay.
Again, Dro's just going to tell the group, guys, I believe if Iskander's asking for help to flee the dragon cult, we got to help.
We can
Right now, just I'm going to allow y'all to talk amongst yourselves because they would allow you to read this, and because they've had it for a day. Or
here's the question: like, how are our plans known? Right? Like, have we told that many people what we're doing? When we've been working with the council for like what, 3 or 4 days?
But we're known by the dragon cult because they sent people to try to kill us back in the inn.
Oh, and I guess the imposter got away scot-free.
Yeah, I mean, they know who we are. I've been flashing our freaking hologram badge to everybody we talk to.
I don't know. I think it sounds like it might be a trap, but at the same time, I'm not aware that it's absolutely fake. And if the mask is there, I mean, either the mask is there or it isn't, basically, right? So either we go and find the mask or we go and kill a bunch of wizards.
Look, it wouldn't be the first time we've jumped headfirst into a trap.
I'll remember that nice teleportation circle I learned to the middle of freaking nowhere. Yeah.
well, whenever y'all are ready to address the council as a group, I will allow you to do so.
Again, completely in character. Not James Michael, but Drew is saying that if someone's asking for help, he thinks we should help them.
I would turn to the council and ask them where exactly did they get this letter?
Lady Silverhand will respond that Raven delivered the letter to the prison where Veyron is being held. It was intercepted by the guards.
So
he has not seen it.
Is that Raven still here?
No.
I'll pull out my spell book and I'll just flip through it and I'll show them a page that's mostly written in speech they can't understand, but across the top it says the word sending in common. And I'll just tell them, there's more secure ways to pass information, especially for someone that's claiming to be a wizard. So I don't know that I necessarily would believe a word of this letter.
Look, just bring me the bird.
Oh yeah, hey yeah. Where's the raven at?
That's what I said. Where did you still have the bird? Bring me the bird.
We don't have the bird per se.
That was a good idea.
That was the one that got. That was the one that got eaten or destroyed by my hunger of Hodar. Yeah.
That was the bird that flew through.
And Roland hearing this would pull the dead bird out of his pocket and say, "Is this the bird?"
At the question of there are more secure ways to send messages, the High Mage of Silver Moon will interject. He'll say, I understand your concern. And yes, there are certainly there are much easier ways to send messages.
And
but those ways of sending messages could be intercepted.
why was Iron Lords brought up in this message? Do you understand what I'm saying? Why would we even be interjected into this message if we hadn't met this person?
The Hornblade will interject. He will tell you that Esquivel, the sender of this message, was a former student of his when he was young. He said he was a brilliant wizard. However, he lost contact with them, and to your question, Baron, he does not know how he knows of the Iron Lords, but you have made a name for yourself. It seems that he may have lost his way. He said, of his intentions at this point, he said, I can't tell you that.
Oh, you're not in contact in any way?
Oh, he said, I haven't talked to him in years. He said he went dark years ago. He left the schools.
Druid's gonna turn to Carrot and be like, "Hey, Carrot, you said there's more secure ways of sending messages to people, but if this is really a message that's meant to be for us in the Lord's Alliance, this is a great way to send a message if they can't talk in their heads like you talk in our heads."
I'll be like, yeah, Drew, that was kind of my point. I think this message is for show.
But yeah, but he's trying to tell us he needs help.
You're doing great. I'm really proud of you.
He's calling out to us to help him.
I'll turn to the High Mage and I'll ask him, well, what can you tell me about Zonthal's Tower? Like, who lives there? Who works there? Do we know anything about it?
He will tell you what he knows.
I mean, I assume he's one of the red wizards who are aiding the cult, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. They?
He will tell you that the tower is legendary among wizards. So yeah, it includes very unusual defenses. And he would completely understand the necessary means of which he sent this message, the archaic means he sent this message, because any other means would have been intercepted by any wizard in that tower. A handwritten message by a bird would be about the only way you could get a message of this deceit out to somebody else.
I'll ask the council at large, do you believe this letter to be truthful and earnest? Do you think this is a tool to either trap or slay us, or to pit you against us?
Lord Nevermender will stand up.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
He will say any message or any attempt to gain an advantage on the dragon cult, whether it be a dragon mask or the ability to gain a dragon mask, would be in our advantage.
No, we don't disagree. We don't want to walk into a trap.
Again.
He says, I understand. I understand that. But why would he send a message to a captured prisoner asking for help? That doesn't seem like something anybody would do. It would seem like he would, hey, we have a dragon mask, let's keep it secret.
So I think it's clear then what you're saying is that we're both aware that he sent this letter knowing that we would get our hands on it.
It's got our name on it.
Because he wants us to help him, Carrick.
Ravengard interject and say he sent this message to a captured prisoner. They have to know at this point that they're missing a high level member of their cult. Yes?
Yeah. I mean, why else would they send it to the prison?
Why would they send it to a person that is in prison? He can't help them.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's not asking him for help. He's asking us for help. And I'll turn to Darut as I say it.
Like, see, now you're getting it. Now you're getting it, Carrick.
He said, I will leave it to you. And this is the Ravengard. And
So, Carrot, can you get us to this tower like now?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I pull up my map and show them how far away it is.
Like it's just that far. It's just
as the Grand Duke of Raven Guard presents this as like, I leave this to you, the High Mage of Silver Moon, Hornblade. He says, as you may or may not know, the Red Wizards, they are highly suspicious of any magical powers that they do not understand. So it is very likely that they would like to know what magic these masks possess. I'm not saying that is the case here, but it is likely that they are inspecting these to see if this is even a possibility of bringing back a god of dragons.
so either it's a real shot at a dragon mask, or it's a trap and we kill Dragon Colt.
Win-win, right?
For wizards.
Yeah, with
Or wizards.
Yeah, no. I mean,
He said it's very likely that you run into a horde of wizards that are expecting you, and it's a trap, or he's legit and he wants your help. He's trying to help us from the inside. Either way, he's putting himself out there. Either it's a trap or he's dead in a couple of days.
Well, I think we know where this is headed, so how do we get there?
we'll ask the Lord's Alliance, the council, if we're going to do this for you. First of all, how do we get there?
Conrad Bron Anvil in Mithril Hall slams his fist on the table and he goes, "This is a fucking terrible idea." He goes, "We're sending the only people we know into what could be a trap."
I agree with him.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's nodding their head. We all agree.
Except for Drew, who's like, guys, it's going to be okay.
He goes, "The most important thing right now is assembling our forces against the Dragon Well. The dragons are our biggest threat at this point. Why would we send these people into an unknown situation?"
Who have killed multiple dragons now, by the way.
Yeah, but
he is currently wearing dragon armor. He goes, "You have killed dragons. Yes, my people have killed dragons for centuries. Centuries."
Badass.
I like him.
This is a decision they should make. And yes, I agree. If these dragon masks are as important as you say they are, and if the dragon cult cannot summon Tiamat, a god of dragons, without them, then yes, they should do it.
Well, that's a good question. Honestly, I don't know the answer to it. I mean, like, if, say, they didn't have all the dragon masks, Would that completely stop them from raising Tiamat, or would it only like inconvenience them and slow them down? Do we even know the answer to that?
No.
Bramble, in his dwarf presence, kind of sits down and is not fist pounding anymore. He kind of defers to anyone else that has more information, and really nobody knows the answer to that.
That might be a good question to ask the
Word prisoner
that we have in prison.
So,
For future reference next time we talk to him.
exactly, where does it say he's at? Where's his tower at?
Uncle's Tower.
Yeah, where is that at?
If you are on the map,
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Yeah, it's layers.
Probably in Candlekeep or something.
No,
It's the Great Peak Mountains, south of Loudwater and south of the west of Loudwater, west of the Hofwars, or east, I'm sorry. It should be on your map at this point.
Yeah, I see it now. Is everybody here? The council and the faction leaders?
They are.
So we're not missing anybody.
Everybody's here. Everybody is clued in at this point.
I think I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think we'd be willing to go.
As y'all are contemplating, the doors of the chambers behind you open, and a guard comes forward and says, "I apologize for the interruption, but there's somebody here that demands counsel with the Alliance."
We'd like to sit in on that if we can.
Silvermoon, or Lady Silverhand, stands up and says, this is highly inappropriate. We're not allowing anyone in the chambers.
I would say let them in, and we would like to sit in on it.
Baron, tell the leader what to do. I love it.
Another guard comes in and says, she's taking no for an answer. She's not taking no for an answer.
I'll go get her.
I wonder who she is.
Yeah, I'll go get her.
As Baron walks out into the lobby, the guards that were you can see this as you walk, the doors are wide open. These big, tall doors are wide open. And the guards that were loosely like telling her no, have completely stepped away. You see a woman with this grayish silver hair braided down to one side and a long silver cloak draped behind her with completely black armor.
Yeah. I'll ask her, excuse me, ma'am. My name's Baron von Leopold Hill, loosely associated with faction of the Lords of Light. I said,
she walks right past you.
I will follow her, or I'll walk beside her at least.
She walks right past you and does not acknowledge you.
That's fine.
I'm excited to see what happens.
I know.
She walks in to the chamber and looks directly at Lady Silverhand and says, "I'm Ella." And you can look at Lady Silverhand and it looks like her heart took a shit in her stomach. But you know that feeling you get when like something happens and like, oh god dang it, this is not great. And the woman that Baron attempted to introduce himself to looks at Lady Silverhand and says, "I'm here on behalf of the ancient Draconic Council."
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm an ambassador. And it is my duty to inform you that we are obligated to invite the diminutive humanoid races to the Draconic Council based on current events.
Tro's gonna lean over to Carrick and just be like, "Carrick,
What?
did you know there was a Draconic Council?"
Did I know that?
You may have read about it.
Yeah, I know about it.
So
Couldn't tell me.
they're here. This is her.
I'll just kind of like quietly raise my hand and be like, I want to go there.
Yeah. Since I'm standing next to her, like, do you have a name? Ella?
Ella,
Ella what?
that's all you need to know.
Okay, this is going to seem like a silly question.
Lady Silverhand will stand up and said, "I need to clear the chambers."
Baron's gonna say we're not leaving.
No, I think we should leave, Baron.
No.
I'll look at my watch and see if it's been an hour yet.
It has not been an hour.
Yeah, Baron, we should let them talk in private.
Why?
Walk out.
Ella will raise her hand and goes, "They stay."
Oh, okay. Never mind, then, Baron, we're staying.
Hey, Carrick,
Yeah,
why are we staying?
I wasn't gonna leave anyway.
Everyone leaves except for the High Council and the Iron Lords. She said, "It is the right of the humanoid race to participate in the Draconic Council. We would request that you send a delegate of your choosing without affiliation to the meeting.
I'll go.
I would like to introduce you to my Lord Baron von Peterlipple.
I'll step forward and in Draconic, I will say I would like to volunteer for this great honor.
I speak Draconic. Yeah, I'll definitely go.
She kind of raises her hand at all the requests. She goes, this should be a discussion amongst yourselves.
That's fair.
If you're willing to send a delegate, I'm aware of your current situation. But this meeting will happen with or without a humanoid race. Only thing I ask is someone with no ties to any factions on the coast.
If the Iron Lords are kind of huddled together closely, kind of standing by each other, I'm just gonna, guys, I don't think I qualify. I'm a half orc. I'm not a humanoid. I don't know if they'll accept me.
I'm a human.
Right.
But if Carrick wants to go, Carrick can go. He's a humanoid, right?
Yeah, I was making a joke about not knowing I'm a humanoid.
Yeah, he is. Everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Like Druid's like, no, I'm an orc. I'm not human.
Yep, definitely not.
No, if Carrick wants to go, Carrick can go.
Let me. Can I look at this lady? I want to ask a silly question.
Go ahead.
What is her race?
Human?
I mean, I'm human-ish.
I'm human, but completely up to y'all.
Okay.
She will look at the council and say, I know all of you are tied to your areas or your regions, and you have affiliations to the Sword Coast, to the Faerun. I don't want any of that to sway your judgment at this Draconic Council.
Yeah, I think Carrick definitely should go. I mean,
Yeah.
So
If you would allow I would like to take all of the Iron Lords.
Oh. So guys, listen. Carrick definitely wants to go. Baron wants a voice. Baron wants a voice in this. Jack is the best speaker out of all of us.
And he never says a word.
Drew wants to save Iskander. Roland wants some action.
So
And Ivor wants some treasure.
what would be the means of travel?
That is up for you to decide.
And we would be going to this tower?
She kind of looks at you sideways. I don't know what tower you speak of.
Okay, then tell me where will you be taking us?
I I ask that you go north to the spine of the world.
Oh, that's a way up there.
Oh, it's way up there.
So we get there how?
Icewind Dale, man, the last edge of civilization.
Is that
No.
your bar or what?
North of that.
10 towns.
Who are we talking to? I mean, besides you.
The Dragon Council. The Chromatic Dragon Council.
Carrick said, say no more. We're going. Stop asking questions. Just tell us when to be there.
We can do it. I mean, Baron's on board.
What color is this lady's hair?
It's white.
It's white.
Silver.
With black.
Silver.
collar.
That's a platinum dragon in our presence, boys. Yeah, Carrick is just like giddy with anticipation of what's about to happen. I'm so excited. Let's do this.
So you want all the Iron Lords?
Stop asking questions.
What if just half of them went?
That's true. We could send Daru to this tower to fight all the wizards and say Iskandar.
Well, not by myself, but
She will say, I am aware of your current situation. And yes, the dragon masks are very important. However, I am only an ambassador to the council. I do not speak for them.
I'm just saying. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if you choose to pursue the dragon mask prior to coming to the Dragon Council, that is of your own accord. The Dragon Council is going to meet either way.
When? How long do we have?
It's a long trip.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long trip.
If you go now, I can offer you travel. I have been in contact with a friend of yours
Who might that be?
who can get you to Mithril Hall.
Who's
And you see Broad Anvil kind of perk up and he's like, who the fuck?
Yeah, who's the friend? We have lots of friends.
We can discuss it later.
Understood.
I'm excited. I was excited to fight wizards, but I'm more excited to talk to dragons.
All right.
He said, she will tell you that if we leave now, I can get you there in 2 days. If we travel to Mithril Hall via our mutual contact, I can get you there in a day. And then perhaps you can get down to pursue your dragon mask post haste.
Curious guy's pin on. He's ready to sign any waivers he has to sign. He's ready to go.
Okay, Ella. I want to do investigation on her. Or insight check. Never mind. But I'll also investigation. See what that armor's made out of.
11. It's not something you recognize.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I will allow you to discuss it with the council. I'll wait in the chambers.
Nice to meet you, Ella.
You as well. Your adventures have been fun to watch.
Oh, shit. All right.
The chamber is silent. The doors are closed, and you are there with the remaining members of the Lord's Alliance.
Like, well, that was intense.
A little bit intense, yeah.
I'll turn to the Silverhand and say, you've met her before? You've had dealings with her?
I've only heard rumors. But Ella is just a name. It's always been the name for the ambassador of the Chromatic Dragons.
Or it's just a really old entity.
Or it's like John Smith for the CIA, you know? Agent Smith.
But it perhaps could be that she's been around longer than I've been alive. Longer than we've all been alive. However, regardless, this is not something we should take lightly. And Broadnavel is beside himself.
Is this... she's out of here, right?
Yeah, she's gone. She's wherever she is.
You think this is I'm asking the entire alliance as well as everybody else. You think this might be a feint to get us out of the way?
Bronavel's like, this is bullshit. Who's got a teleportation circle in my domain that I don't know about? Who's taking these people to Mithril Hall without my knowledge?
The Dark Elves.
I tell you what, side quest, we'll go with her and we'll find out.
We know where Carrick stands on this.
Because we have been attacked for centuries by dragons, chromatic and otherwise.
What can y'all tell us about the Draconic Council? I mean, I've read a little bit about them, but, for Drew's sake.
It's a whole dragon council? How many councils are there in this place?
He said the Dragon Council has not been summoned for, from what I can tell, centuries.
All right. Well, while y'all do that, I gotta get up early in the morning, so I'm gonna be cutting out myself.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
We're reaching the end, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Plans are just being hatched.
Yes.
Baron's opinion. Fuck around and find out.
I'll go where anybody wants to go.
Just before you log off, don't you think Drew, Roland, and Ivor could have some fun in the tower?
Oh, that's what I said. I'll go with you to the tower. We'll hold up.
That party sounds great.
I think
That'd be an interesting 3.
Me and Carrick and
That's what Roland would say. Is I've already sat through one council. Y'all, Carrick, the other council sounds right up your alley. I'll go hunt this mass with Drew and Ivor.
Yep, that sounds good. Me and Carrick can
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds about right, but I hope y'all are ready to roll new characters.
it could be us rolling new characters.
No way. No way. You probably, because you're going to smack talk an ancient dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing bad could happen with y'all talking to a bunch of ancient dragons. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, you got to think about it. Like, Carrick learned Draconic for a reason. Like, he's like a fanboy. He's like a total fanboy.
Yep. Baron speaks Draconic, so we take
See, look, y'all are all talkers. Y'all speak the language. We don't.
Let's send the weight into the tower and then the talkers up to the council and let's go.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
I don't see why you're wrong. I love it.
That sounds like a great plan.
Dude, I would love to be in that session. Let's do it.
I think that's a great idea, just for fun.
I think it's a terrible idea, and I think either half or all of us are going to die, but whatever.
No, but it sounds like fun.
It sounds like fun, but I want to.
Can you imagine Drew rolling an Ivor by themselves
Against 100 wizards? I mean, come on.
It's a handful of wizards, not 100 wizards.
It's a handful.
Oh, he said handful. It sounded like 100 on mine. I was like, where?
It's some wizards and it's some dragons.
Like, I mean,
Of course, we have a dragon with them too, right? Yeah.
It's easy enough, and we
You
got
tell you, the whole party versus a dragon was almost too much for most of us, though.
We're gonna get in, get out. It'll be real covert.
Nothing bad could happen with us three.
Yeah, we'll send Ivor pass without a trace. It should be fun.
Why don't we just all go and party?
No, I think splitting it up sounds more fun.
If we were ever gonna split the party, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
2 potentially deadly encounters. Split the party.
Well,
Listen, we got this.
Roland's bag is packed, and when y'all just tell me where I'm going, but I'm going.
Listen, Roland has this little sphere thing that he drops some blood in, and great things happen. We're good. Don't worry about it.
If somebody has a cat, it's fine.
Oh yeah, did Baron have the cat? I can't remember.
I think Ivor got it, but yeah.
It's in a pack somewhere, but if you want to put 25 gold in it, you spend a day.
That's true. It's a new day. You can get something out of it.
Yeah, I put 25 gold in it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to decide amongst ourselves.
Is Baron putting 25 gold in the cat?
Oh yeah. Why not? See what we get. We might get some info drop. Doubt it.
All right. Well, you're gonna pull the cat out of is the golden cat doing this? The palm up.
Yep.
You put 25 gold in it, and you should roll a d20 or d100 actually.
All right. Let's see. D100.
$62.
Yep.
All right. As you put the gold in, the cat kind of grins and nods.
It's
And
an animated golden cat.
Oh,
you get a ring of mind shielding.
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
you fancy.
What does that do?
I'll unlock it in your magic items.
all right.
Yep. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'm out too. We will discuss this in the sidebar for sure.
We have to.
See y'all later.
All right.
Okay, man.
It's in your it should be in your magic items tab.
Ooh,
That's nice.
It's like call blocking for call waiting for sending spells.
It might be useful too if you're going to a council meeting where people might be able to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. You can use an action to become invisible.
If you die, your soul enters the ring.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun. You could literally become a haunted ring.
Right.
Oh, we'll put it on and see if somebody's in it. That would be cool. Baron puts the ring on and all of a sudden
Dude, all of a sudden a voice starts talking to him.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I might I might use that. Getting rid of that chain of returning, because I really hate using that.
You strike that out and replace it.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
All right, guys, I gotta go to bed too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was up at like 3:30 this morning.
Oof.
Nice. Yeah, I was right there with you.
Daggum.
I like
guys.
the council now. It's like a home base at a video game. You go do an errand, you come back and see what happened.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with splitting the party. If that sounds fun.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds fun though.
Yeah, but I mean, Carrick does want to do both because wizards have spell books.
I know.
I guess I would tell you just to get all the spell books.
We could all go to the same place. It doesn't matter to me, but it just sounds like a fun
It'd be fun to do mini sessions with just the half the party that's doing the thing.
yeah.
Dude, that would be. Ooh.
I think that would be pretty intense.
And then report back what happened. Oh,
That's right. And the third one, we all come back together and we figure out.
No, just like, hey, the next day y'all log in and tell them what happened, like on live on stream.
Yeah.
No text, no nothing. Y'all log in and say, okay, well, here's what happened.
Here's what happened. Carrick's got a new character.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that ring of mind shielding might be good.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. Well, we need to use that kit more.
Sounds like it. Every day.
Every day. Get all the stuff like that. Right? For 25 gold. Definitely worth it. All right.
Good. It was a fun session for not having any that.
No combat. I really want to get through that last session, but it wasn't.
I tell you what, I ain't leaving this town without my damn statue, that's for sure. Homegirl's gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
Well, it is midday, so
That's easy. I mean, we can wait on old chick, and she can get us up there to the spot in the world. Talk to some dragons.
We should probably get some cold clothes too.
Yeah.
Probably pretty chilly up there.
if you don't split the party, I'm gonna be disappointed. So,
Me too. But it's gonna be what it is.
I'm not involved.
What's that? All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed. I'm off tomorrow, but that's my one day off.
All right. Well, we'll go on the sidebar and figure it out.
Yeah. Chris said he had the wrong email or something like that on his thing,
Oh, did he?
so it wouldn't let him log in. Anyway, all right. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.